guys, how are you? How have you been? I've been very okay, but now today after I was on my way out, then I decided like let me just do this. It has been a video that I have been postponing for a very long time. I'm looking at my notebook. Yes, I had written I have a whole list of videos I'm supposed to have done, but I haven't done them. I'm not sure why. So the video I want to do today is about being a single mom. Wait, not even being a single mom, being a young single mom. So okay, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kate. Young. I'm super young. Not super young, like I was born in 2000, no. But I'm young. And I have a baby boy. I have a son. A baby boy, yes, a son. And I'm a single mom. Yeah. What else is there? But the thing is, I don't live with my son. I just completed. Okay, I haven't graduated yet, but I'm to graduate this year, so I got a job and I was forced to leave my son home with my mom. She was so kind to allow me to leave him there because I wouldn't have been able to come with him here in Nairobi and start life with him. It would have been a challenge because in Kenya, even breaking even is tough. So imagine with a child, umekuja, you are starting life, you have nothing, you don't even have a cup. And so my mom was like, just leave him here for a while, when they'll jipange, then maybe after a while you'll come back for him. And I appreciate that so much because I understand not so many of us who find ourselves in such a situation have such kind parents who are like, you go sort yourself out, then you'll come back. Badala tukuja Nairobi, we start tesekaing here with my baby. To be honest, I don't even know what I would have done. But see, God, God does so many things, works out so many ways, all in our favor, I can say that. So our topic today is being a young mom, a young single mom, because there are some people who are young moms but they have their partners, they are doing life with their partners. But not for my situation. I'm a single young mom, so what that means is every need my son needs, I'm the one responsible. So if he needs clothes, I'm there. If he needs food, which to be honest, because Anaishi a mom, it's not that much of a hassle, but you still have to provide, you still have to make that effort, no matter if your parents are well off, they are okay with you being not sorting them out, but you have to. I don't think it's not even fair, it's even entails. It doesn't even make sense for you to be in Nairobi, whichever town you are in, you have left your child at home and you're not sending support. For my case, my home is not far, it's Thika, and okay, not Thika town, around Thika town. I'm not sure how this is supposed to go because I see other people not disclosing their. Okay, I'm from Muranga County, simple. So I wouldn't have been able to commute daily, going home and coming back to work because it's an 8 to 5 job. So that would have been a hassle. But during the weekends, every weekend, every weekend, I go home to be with my baby. So it wouldn't have made sense for me to be here working, but I'm not sending money home. You need to do that, basic common sense, even if you don't have a child back home. But Missy Jui, okay, me, I don't know about your situations, but I'm just saying, if you have a child at home whom your parents are helping bring him up, you need to send cash home. Go as often as you can. I think the next topic I'll do will be about that, how to maintain a bond with your child when you have left him at home, because that can be tough. Like, you unaweza enda home one day, your child doesn't even call you mom anymore, anakuita Njoki. Like, that's a Njoki? Okay. Okay, for me that can kill me. Like, no. Plus, I call him daily. We talk daily. Okay, I'm off topic. Let's go back to this. So, okay, for me, I got pregnant when I was in my 3rd year. And what else? See, I gave birth back in 2019. So my son is 2 years. He's turning 3 this October. So it has been a journey, and I think what I've noticed with so many of the not upcoming, I don't like that word, at the upcoming young moms. It's not a thing. Like, with so many young moms, they are so happy with being young moms, even if they don't have a partner. I don't know if you have noticed that, but the stigma which was there back then is no longer there. Like, you're finding young moms doing life so happily, a situation that was never there. Imagine. And that's making me so happy, because what that means is, like, we as young moms, you have come to an understanding that this child is mine. He or she needs me, and I need to be at my 100%. Yes, you can't be at your 100% daily. Doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even work like that. But you try to, like, how will I say it, to be there, to be mentally okay for your child. What that means is not having a tag and war, like with your other partner, maybe the child's dad. Let me tell you, ladies, even gents who are here, if you ever get pregnant, you are not expecting it, then you communicate with your partner, and for you, like, you feel like you want to keep this baby and it's something you want to do, don't wait for the consent. If the guy doesn't want it, that's fine, that's him. You just, I know it's tough thinking about raising your child on your own with no support anything. It's scary. Yes, we all went through that, because I remember, for my situation, I used to cry every day, like every single day, because I remember back in 2019, because I got pregnant there around January, I used to go to school, but I have this group of friends, we would laugh. And back then, because I went to school in KU, I used to live in Wendani, so I used to walk all the way to school. Like, ndio tu I be able to process what's going on. So I walk to school, I'm down. But when I walk into that gate, KU gate, I'm like, I'm fine. Like, I try to push it at the back of my mind. So my friends never even noticed. I'm the one who came out and told them when I was like 7-8 months. I was like, oh guys, I'm pregnant. So yeah. But I'm glad I went through that process alone, because even my family came to find out when I was like 6-7 months pregnant. It gave me time to process what was going on, and give me closure, and give me understanding that it's going to be okay. And I'm doing this because I think if I allowed my friends or my family or anyone being involved in that whole process early on, maybe when I just found out I was pregnant, with the scare which comes along with being pregnant in campus, I don't know what my decision would have been, to be honest. Ni God, let's let's just say ni God, because it's not easy, guys. It's not, to be honest, it's not. It's something, but I think it's the way we have been brought up, like the situation we have been through, ama our parents have gone through, ama what we have been seeing. Like when someone gets pregnant, it's over for them, like over. Like I know of a situation which happened back home where someone got pregnant, they dropped out of school, they were in Form 2, then they started hustling, but 7 years later they went back to school, they went back to Form 2. Right now they are one of the major nurses at KU referral. Like that story, yes, I know it doesn't make sense to compare our situations, because that she was so young, like she was in Form 2, I was in third year, I was basically an adult. Okay, I wasn't, but I was in a way. But what I'm trying to say is, sometimes you need to decide what you want for yourself. If you feel like you can do this, plus you can do it, babe, like, okay, you can do it. But no, this conversation is not entailing to that. But what I'm trying to say, if you're in such a situation at this moment, I know what you're feeling, and I know maybe the guilt, the doubts you might be having, but babe, it's gonna be okay. The toughest time which I went through was that pregnancy period. Those 9 months, they were the toughest, because it's out there, everyone is seeing it, like this girl is pregnant. But now when I gave birth and I saw my baby, I was like, oh God, I don't think I would have come that far if I didn't take that time off. Like if I didn't process that whole information on my own. I'm just glad I did. So I hope you do that, and shut down the community. Like these days, it's not even a big deal being pregnant and you haven't done school. Like you can always go back to school. I have so many friends who have done that. Like they have gotten pregnant, they have given birth, and they have gone back to school, and they have graduated, and they are doing so well with life. Like it's not a big deal anymore. Yes, it's a big deal, but it's not a big deal anymore. Then another thing you need to understand is, I feel so, I don't know, I'm conflicted about this next point, because okay, it has mixed feelings for me. Okay, I have I have so many friends. I have another friend who gave birth, but I gave birth before her. But the way she makes money is going to clubs. Like she's I don't know, like what are they called? The people who bring people to clubs. Like if you see Kate is going to be at, is it maybe 1824, so you'll come there because Kate is there. Okay, I don't see how that makes sense, but it's a thing which happens. So, and like people are asking, okay, our other friends were like, when does she have time for the baby? She's ever clubbing, she's ever drinking, so what is she doing? What they don't understand is, this is her job. Like she has to do this to support her son. Yes, we are seeing her nightlife, but what about her day life? Plus, since Squeezy, I think clubs zinafungwa by 11. I think so, I'm not sure. I don't know even the last time I clubbed, which was, I think, 5 years ago. So I'm not a big fan though. So I'm like, just because you had a baby and you're bringing up your baby in the best way you can, that doesn't mean that you stop your life. You have to fulfill. The first thing you need to understand, you need cash, not millions. Like I don't like this mentality we have that raising a child you need millions. You don't. It's about the simple things in life. Because like, if you can't, there's so many people who are affording to bring up their children in situations where they have zero to nothing, and you can see this baby is happy. Yes, we want the best for our children. We want them to have like better things than we did, but at the end of the day, if you can't afford that, do what works for you. Usijipe pressure seeing other people how they are doing it. Like, it doesn't even make sense, babe. So I don't like that, to be honest. Just you judging someone just because she had a child. Like, she can't now go out. Why can't she go out? The baby is okay. Like, she has the baby from Monday to Friday. Maybe she goes out one Saturday, and that's what you see. That's what you choose to notice, like Amanda out. She needs her mental stability. If that's what gives her mental stability, that's fine, babe. Go have fun. Like, but then, guys, we need to stop that. Like, it doesn't even make sense, to be honest. So that was another point I wanted to cut across, that we as the society, we as the people around our people, like, if for me, I would expect my friends to not give me such unnecessary pressure that mbona uko out na mtu yako home. He's not home alone. I'm sure by the time I was deciding to go out, I had sorted him out. Like, we need to stop that. So that's another point. You as a young mom, you need to understand that not this financial burden is on you. So you can try to work around what you can to be able to provide for your child. But I'm not saying you provide mountains. No, what you can, that's enough, to be honest. And if you have amazing parents like me who allow you to go jijenge kwanza, then you'll come back for your baby, try to make an effort to show them that you're appreciating them, that you haven't gone out there and forgotten about your child. Because I think that's a thing where people come to work maybe in town, then unasahau you had left a child back there. So that's another thing you're supposed to as in work around. Another point was about community stigma, but we are past that, honestly. Like, who gives a shit anymore? Like, if you want to think badly of me because I got pregnant, that's on you. I don't care. It's not even a big deal. We are grown-ups now. And even if it's that high school kid, try to think around how you will empower this child who has just had a child, who has just had a child, and see how you help her navigate that. Not start telling her to umepata mtoto, maisha yako imeisha. Haijaisha, to be honest, haijaisha. You can do better than that. No, the juice about this whole situation now. Dating, I don't know. Okay, for me, I haven't been able to go back to the dating site ever since I got pregnant. Yes, I tried to work things with my baby's daddy, but things just didn't work out. So we decided, let's just raise our child. But nikona hapo najiongelesha, so I decided to just move on with my life. So I don't know, that's why I am like, how will I put this? For me, dating is non-existent. It hasn't been existing, to be honest. But oh shit. But the good thing is I've seen other people doing it. Like, I have so many friends who have children, and they have been able to go back to the dating site now they are doing so well. Like, they have life partners, and the life partners are not the baby's daddy. So I don't know if you're getting it. So okay, let me talk from my own experience. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not sure how I will say this, but dating is challenging when you have a child, because these Nairobi guys, they don't I'm not sure if it's all of them. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. But maybe I'm the one who has not kept like tokad, like I haven't kurudi soko. Will I say this? I'm not sure, but just know that I haven't dated. Okay, I can say like from when I gave birth, even not when I gave birth, when I found out I was pregnant, like I broke up with that guy because he said he didn't want a child. So we broke up. Then that was back in 2019. From 2019 to this year, I haven't dated, like dating, because the only other time from 2019 to 2021, that's the time I tried to rekindle my relationship with my baby daddy, because he was like, he wanted to be there in his son's life, but he called any bullshit. So so I stopped that. Like I chose to just move on with my life and see how it goes, you know. So yes, I haven't dated for that long, but I don't know, am I ready? I don't know. I think I am, but I'm not I'm not I'm not what I'm not I'm not so big on it. Let me just say that. Like I don't mind it not dating. Like I'm okay with either side. Either I date or I don't. I'm fine with it. Like whichever way it will go. Like I'm so okay with being single. Is that okay saying that? I'm not sure if that's fine saying that. Like to be honest, I don't mind it. Like I'm okay with it being with me being single. But now this topic is not about me, it's about that young mom who is single. What I can say is you can find love again. Not even you can, you will find love again, and you'll find a perfect person. Well, even if they don't have a child of their own, who will love your child so much, because I have seen that from the few friends who I have who have met other guys, and those guys are madly in love with them and their children. Kwanza, I was having this discussion at time like juicy with my colleagues at work. Like they were all dudes and they were saying, so I asked them, we were having a debate about dating. So I was like, would you date a girl who has a child? Then they were like, absolutely. Like they don't mind children. Like they would even find it like a privilege for them having someone call them daddy. I'm having someone they can mentor who is not even theirs. Like they found it nice. But maybe walikuwa wanasema hivyo ndo they just make me happy. I don't know. But okay, if they were being truthful, I think I don't know. What I know is you'll find love, you'll find someone, and you'll find someone who loves you 100%, who loves your child 100%, who is ready to be there for you, who is ready to support you and your child. Because I feel like when men love someone, they can do anything. All what I need to tell you is don't compromise who you are, what you stand for, what you believe in, just because you think that if I don't back this one, I won't find another guy. You will. Don't compromise. That's one thing. I think that's why I haven't even settled. Like I haven't dated, because yes, I have found guys, but they are not what I want. Like someone can be so perfect, but they have that one thing that I can't compromise on. And yes, I know people change, but people don't. To be honest, there are some things people don't change about. And I don't know. I don't know, guys, but it's tough. So imagine you, but I don't know. I don't think it's different between maybe a lady who has a child and a lady who doesn't have a child. Because if someone loves you 100%, either you have a child, either you don't. That's not a big deal, to be honest. So it's, if you ever find someone who says he loves you, but he doesn't want to be with you because you have a child, I don't think he truly loves you. Because what's the big deal with having a child? It's not even a big deal, to be honest. But I'm not sure. Able comment down below if you're in such a situation where you have been able to go back to the dating site and you have met so many guys who are like, I don't want to be with you because you have a child, or you have been with someone who has said like they don't mind you having a child. Like, for me, if I met a guy, let's say I wasn't a mom, I was just me, I met a guy who had a child, as long as the relationship with the baby mama is mature, like he knows you have to provide for your child, he knows you have to put boundaries between you and the mother of the child, and you have to know that I'm in your life now and it's about me and your child, not about the child and the baby mama. Like, if there's no baby mama drama, I wouldn't mind dating such a guy. But now I think that those are the things that so many people fear don't appreciate getting themselves into. Because imagine being with someone who always is running off somewhere because another woman has called him. It's not easy. I don't know. I don't even think anything. Just be willing to learn about such a person and communicate about what you want. Like, if for me, like, if I want someone who will be obsessed with me, I need to voice that out, and I need to ask you, what's your relationship with your other partner, other co-parents. I think that's the basic about this whole situation. So to wrap this up, what I'm trying to say is, if you're in a situation where you are a single mom, a young single mom, even if you're not young, like, what I mean by young is below 25. I think that's young, but you don't, below 25, and you're a mom and you're a single and you have this beautiful bundle of joy who is yours, I think don't be too hard on yourself. It's easy. Just do life as if you are just doing life. Like, it's not supposed to be as complicated as people make it seem. It's not. It's just you and your baby. And if my other point is, if you have a job and maybe you're not living with your child, maybe you may watch at home for a while, you need to find a way which will work for you too. Not you going away, like being silent for 1 month, then coming up, your child will, like, the bond between you and your child will break, and I don't think you want that. Because what I have seen is people, like, when they grow up, they will not, like, even appreciate you now being their life because you were never there. And at a young age, that's when your child's mind is being formed. That's when your child's bonding, the love is being transferred. So how I do it for myself is that I make sure every weekend I go. If I'm not able to go, but not even if I'm not able to go, every single day, as much as I can. If sometimes you don't have credit, and it makes sense, but like in a week, the number of times I'm supposed to talk to my child is not supposed to be less than 3, to be honest. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the least. But if I can Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I do that. So that's how I try to maintain, and that's how you will learn if your child is happy. Because if you call and then they are not okay, they will tell you, like, because you have that bond. And also the financial part, if your child is with you, you have to understand it's upon you to provide for them. And I'm not asking you to provide millions, just do what you can, but be at peace about it, be so happy about it. And I think that's what matters, Sahi, where your mental state is what will determine what kind of a parent you'll be. Because if you're not taking care of your mental state, you won't be a good parent to your child. You won't be there for them 100%. I don't think you can, to be honest. Let's just be honest about this, because you'll be dealing with so much and your child will be the last option that you are being open with. The last thing that's running over your head, because you have so much you're thinking about, and you're not being there 100% for yourself and for your child. So take care of your mental health. If you need to rewind, just find out, you need some time off. Maybe if you have that, I don't know, this case it's tricky leaving your child with someone I don't know, babe, but you just take care of yourself. That's very fundamental in raising a happy child. It's so much fundamental. It's very, very important to take care of yourself. Anything that's giving you pressure, just keep it away. You can do this. I have done it. I had nothing. I remember during that COVID time when we went out of school, because I remember us from KU, we closed school for almost 1 year, because we closed at the beginning of March, and we went back, I think, November. That whole year, and plus it's God, because I was able to be there for my son and raise him. That whole year, I used to sell samosas on the roadside so that I can be able to unwind my mind, provide for my child, and just be active, Plus, I still needed the cash for myself, so I didn't spend so much time indoors. And I think, because I enjoy cooking, to be honest, that exercise of waking up early, preparing everything for the samosas, because if you know samosas, it's a lot of work, to be honest, because at the end of the day, I still need to do the chores at home, and I still need to start this thing and make it running by Masaya Kula street food. Jioni, maybe from 4 to maybe 8 at night, I'm already there selling. So you don't need to wait to have that, like, office job or your career job. Just do whatever you can to ensure that you're out of the house more, because an idle mind will be very bad for your mental state, to be honest. So yeah, just do whatever you can to be there for yourself, most importantly, to take care of yourself, to take care of your child. And if I have done it, anyone can, to be honest, because I remember way back when I wasn't pregnant, or when I didn't have a child, I never thought I would be a mom. I used to tell my friends, when I get a child, nitawaletea, you are the ones who will raise my kid, because I thought I was so against children, like I wouldn't be a good mom. But now, because I wouldn't imagine my life any other different, because I love this boy so much, like it doesn't even make sense. I don't think it can. I'm a child person now. I'm a child person. I love children, so much, and I don't think this would have happened if I didn't have my son right now, because he changed my life, to be honest. He did. I started seeing things more differently. I became more mature, and that's a good thing. Like when you get extra responsibilities, you become too mature. Not too mature in a bad way, like you start seeing life more clearly. Like, no, because you have to do things, you know. And I think that's a good thing. So what I wanted to say today was, if you're a single young mom, it's okay, it's not a big deal. And if it's about love, because I get lonely, I get super lonely. I know, there are times I come from work and just enter the house and I'm like, what, not this again. I don't want to be in the house. I don't want to be in this house alone. Why can't I just find a person who is crazy about me and wants to be with me, who loves me, you know? But I can't compromise, because so many guys out here will be telling you all those nice things, but you can filter. Like, you can see who is just here for one thing and one thing only, then you'll be gone, and you can't have that. Plus, you can always talk to your people. Like, if you have that one friend who you trust, you can always voice out your feelings. Because I did, like, the last juicy too, like this ago, I told my friend what I was feeling. Like, I was like, I just go back to the streets. I just start doing all this nonsense. I'm not just looking for love. Let me just satisfy myself about with this loneliness thing, then I'll be okay. Then she was like, you can't compromise, kids. You can't. God has someone out there for you, and you just need to be patient, and you just need to be okay. Like, yes, it's so hard with being lonely and not having anyone, because it is so much, but things work out with time, you know. I don't know, but that's what I want to say. You need to understand that it's a process. Maybe you're healing, and maybe you have so much trauma that you need to work out with, like, just deal with, before God allows another man into your life. Because if you have carried on that all that weight about what happened to you, you see, won't be 100% into this other relationship. So I think it's a process. So just know it gets easier with time, especially after that young age, when they can be there for themselves. Maybe when they start working, they start running and playing with other children, it gets so much easier. Because imagine katoto kanaamka 7, they are eating, they have eaten, no, they are going to play, they come back at 1, they eat, they go back to play, they sleep. By the time 8 is here, she or he is already asleep. So it gets better with time. That's what I can say. And take this as a blessing, because it's a very big blessing. And I wish you the best, to be honest. Even if you're here and you're not a single mom, a young single mom, even if you're 30s, 40s and you're single mom, it's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, you'll still find your person. Like, there's no expiry date to such things. Just be there for your kids 100%. Like, 100%. Let that be always the thing that you're aiming for, like being there for your children. And if God sends you a person, don't be, I can't go through this again, I don't want this person. No, just be chilled about it. Like, usikuwe na pressure. Like, just flow. Like, how life will take you, just flow. But be mindful about yourself and taking care of yourself. Yes, I think that's up. I'm done. Bye. Remember to subscribe, comment, share, because I want this to reach as many people as it can, because you never know who is going to such a situation, and them seeing me here laughing and smiling about it can be encouraging in a way, because so many things are happening to so many people right now, so you would never know what will touch someone or what will turn around someone's life. And I think that's why I started this, because I want people to see, like, I came from nothing, like zero. Then I'm trying to build my life pole pole too, no pressure. Like, me sinanga pressure, by the way. That's one of my superpowers. Like, I just take life as it is, and I think that has helped me so much, because I accept what I can change and what I can't change. I try, and if it can't work, I'm done with it, you know. So if I did it, you can do it too. So subscribe, like, share, nini ingine inafanyangwa, turn on notification. I promise I'll be consistent. So you have seen my list. I have so much content. Ziko happy. So much content, all these, and I'll be dropping them very soon. So I'm here to stay now. Yeah. Bye. I love you. Bye.